Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
Hi guys, and welcome to Star Trek Online, Agents of Yesterday. Now, last year I did start doing this, but Agents of Yesterday, this actually came out. Agents of Yesterday came out after I recorded that, I think, off the top of my head. But no, what it was, real life got in the way, and then all the rest of it, and I just couldn't really get back to it. So I decided to dive into it today, and hopefully it's going to be a regular series. So before we carry on, we are starting in the 23rd century, human, female, and the ship is called the Excalibur. Traits and all that I'll fix off camera, and yeah, that's really it. Oh god, where is it? Store. There you go, I'll get there. Motions. Oh. Okay, I'll quickly grab these. There it goes right at the bottom. Awesome. Claim that. Can I claim? Nope. Still not entirely sure what these actually do. These crafting Admiralty card things. I do have a what do you call it? Interstellar cruiser. Hello. Does not too bad. I can have a look at that another time, because I do have the red matter capacitor. So I've been playing on and off actually since 3 or 4 days since the game actually went free to play. So yeah, I've been around a little bit with this account, and multiple characters, including the time when the first Odyssey ship came out, the original one, not the fancy ones you can buy in the C-store, Z-store, whatever. Anyway,
people you can interact with have icons above their heads.
Piss off. Yeah, nice about the game. It's been a while, but there we go.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll be moving right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir. Which turbo lift? Oh no, I've got to use the console. Scooch over, mate. And oh, come on, mate. Going back and forwards.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, sir. There's good size clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. And don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough. Aye, sir. On my way.
Taurus 2. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh. Oh, yes, it's a new ship based on the J.J. Abrams universe.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Taurus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right, lead the way, Ensign. Okay, which way are you going? That way. Can I have a pistol? Pistol? What's this? Ooh. for a phase rifle, maybe?
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
Nope. What's the button to holster it again? No, it's not X. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry guys. It has definitely been a while. I've had a break of the game for about a year or so, purely because I wanted to catch up with all the new updates.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, why is that Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
I'm going to have to watch this episode again. I think it's an episode. So that all in by the billions of comic books or whatever. Anyway, sorry to hear that, Ensign.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do, but you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second. Oh, fancy showcraft. I actually like these. These were quite cool.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I've leveled up. Pretty cool starship, if you've asked me. Okay, well, everything's all getting funky. Before I carry on, I forgot to mention I am a tactical officer. Is you? Yes, tactical officer. Though probably you guys can see it up in the corner there when I first look. Do you mind? When I first loaded in. Yeah, I'll do all that off screen. The only thing I'm gonna do is stick that on here. Everything else I shall do off screen, off camera. Okay. Speak to Miss.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Alert, they very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there. Oh my god, okay. My little potato ain't liking the fog. Yeah, I'm aware the email button's going like crazy, but
Is that a warp nacelle? Wow. Big.
looks about right, if you ask me. So, gotta scan this by the looks of it.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crash shuttle nearby. Let's have a look. Oh, if it's... Yeah, I'm not going to bother. If it's just... That is Starfleet warp nacelles. And they go, well, it might be. It's like, well, clearly, I was looking just up there.
There's your crash shuttle. What's left of it anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give them a hand. Interesting to have a personal shield, and yes.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Okay.
Can I have a word, Lieutenant? Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Okay. Now I can shoot the bloke.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
One thing is where.
Flores, look out!
Oh, oops. Oh, here's a red shirt.
What do they feed these things? Never mind.
So he's giving my interesting. Looks like something more than a pistol gun. Okay, speaking to said
I'm
survivor.
Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
Looking to be alive, Doctor?
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them. Lead the way. Lead the way and just stand there. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I see. Come on then, mate. So, oh yeah, you grabbing stuff.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have you out of here soon, sir.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks, we'll have a look. Give me the phaser rifles. Yep.
There are some rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Right.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
Yes. Oh yes. You're gonna have to if you want to survive.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting, and give them some pointers.
Okay, works for me. Come on, very good. Yeah, let's just quickly get rid. Yeah, okay. You took Muller to drop his shoulder.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Just your stance, mate.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
And God damn it, ooh, sniper.
They're right behind me!
Peekaboo. Hi, weird creatures. Alright, you loading? There we go.
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
Oh, shite. Okay, let's go. Mate. Buddy. You're supposed to be dead, mate.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Where have I heard that before? That's, the Sand People from Star Wars. Yeah, that's where I've heard that before. Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others to cover. And go to the cover. Go to the cover. And go to the cover. And thank you. I'm a Trekkie at heart, so this is all kind of like, oh! Cute. One of the episodes I couldn't really get my head around was Myra. From the TOS series, I couldn't get my head around that. It was a weird thing. Oh, I've got to talk to Mears. Okay. Where are you?
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
I hope it's a good one. Fall back to...
Shut the doors! They're right behind us!
And suddenly there's power in an engineering deck that's devoid of all power. Interesting.
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Ah, there we go, the batteries. Maybe there's enough charge left in the batteries. So I gotta speak to the panel. Electrify the hull. Lots of effects there, I must say. Okay, question. If anyone can answer this in the comments below, that'll be really handy, but if we electrified the hull, why the hell didn't we get fried? Now, I know me sciencey bits, but even I'm confused. That's part of the hull that's touching our electricity doesn't give two shits. So, yeah. Oh well.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed, so what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast.
Well, no shit. Okay, so get the survivors to the shuttle. Tyson and I will rescue the hostages.
I was thinking we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Oh, okay, okay, like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Go on then. Gotta hunt some Taurian meat. Oh, I'm thinking Rimworld. Scan for heat signatures. Looks like a chaos sort of thing from Warhammer 40k, if I'm honest. Oh, what the fuck? Down, boy. And there's another one. There's more than just that curved. You know, it's just more than me and my rifle, yeah? You know, come on, Darcy. Right, you're gonna die, you're a red shirt. Excuse me. Defeat the Taurian... Oh, shite. Defeat the Taurian chief. Come on. Rifle. Oh, there we go. Making me do all the bloody work. Okay. Torian chief is down. Let's go see these pair.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
I can see I've been stood next to you. Okay, rescue the captive.
Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Okay, not on my watch. And return to the shipwreck.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Okay, let's. I'm not going to waste your guys' time, so I'm going to sprint. Almost at the wreckage, guys. So,
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
let's find out. Ready phasers, just in case the 90 minutes for questions.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Looks like they aren't moving for questions, Lieutenant.
Oh shit. Hello, I'll have that.
Is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
Where are the bloody manners?
Huh. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad, unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Download message.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely going to want to hear about this.
Agreed. Okay. Oh, not bad. Thank you, Zarcy, for your lack of input. Okay, scoot round the bow, arrow, thing, spin. Selections.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
Well, yeah, so if we pick up the... Come on. I was going to hit him in the face. Yeah, before we carry on, I want to say that... you're here. That this series is community driven. This episode will be obviously on normal difficulty. From the next episode onwards, it will be elite. From then on, right up until the really far ones, Delta Quadrant type ones. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. So let's actually have a quick butchers if I can find the bloody button for it. Y T R. Oh shit! No, it's not that button. Aha, J. Oh, okay. But no, I know the ones. But from now on, after this mission, they're going to be elite. So hopefully that'll be more interesting to you. The series is community driven, so you guys tell me what you want to see on my ships and whatnot, and you also have a chance in being part of the bridge crew as well. So let me know in the comments below, guys, and I will see what I can do. However, patience do get higher priority, I must say. So carrying on, beating the crap out of the Klingons. Cool. And jump. Okay. Oh, you actually made. Oh yeah, you made it back, didn't you? That's it. Gotta talk to Mears again. What if her first name might be
We're
Ray?
ready to go when you are.
Aha.
Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Hell yeah.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay. And I gotta talk to Ensign Mears again.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Cheers.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond. We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir. Recommendations.
Start with the engineering lab. We can bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
Behind it, sir. Tarsi Mears ready weapons. Prepare to repel boarders. Okay, let's...
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with us to help the squad, and I will take care of the labs. I'd also say rolling through hell myself, but hey ho.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant!
Personal shield losing power.
Okay, take time to pull back a little bit.
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast. Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
Watch out! More Klingons!
Okay. What did you do? Alright.
Personal shield losing power.
Red shirt. Red dress, guys. Toast.
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. You and Tassie hold here. I'm going to clear up my engineering. Really? I'm me Todd. I'm me bloody Todd. Come on. Unless we're going to get high explosives made. I don't think a sniper shot is going to go through
Personal shield losing
Bridge to
power.
engineering. Please respond.
it's a con.
Nice work. Internal sensors showed you have secured the engineering deck. Check the power relays for the weapon systems. Looks like the Klingons fried them during the fight.
On it, sir. Stand by. There's the button. And restore weapon power relays.
Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
I don't have to do anything at this point. didn't have the lights out, so the turret lift is there. To the bridge.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Do I have to actually answer it from the Klingons? Oh, I do. Oh. Activate view screen.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Speak to Captain Garrett. Okay.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
I get cool things, yeah.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Awesome. I get you, and I'll take it.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir. Before I carry on, I'm going to cut here for a moment, reorganise my screen, and then we'll be back. Okay guys, and we're back. All I've done is swapped out the old impulse engines for the new ones, the same for the shield array and the phaser banks here. I used what I could, excuse me, which was the Horta, which is a combat pet, and then the R&D stuff. The other stuff's at the bottom. I also put on the fancy, or the starter phase pistol I had to go to Tarsi. Reorganised my HUD as well, so now I can actually make use of things and do it like that. Ooh, I like that. That is pretty cool.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxulating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy. Activate the torpedoes.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Nice work. One down. One to go. Looks like this one's shielded.
Why the hell would they have one unshielded satellite there, a second one that is shielded? Okay. Surely it would make sense to actually have both shielded? Who knows? Awesome, thank you. And
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
I forgot about that. I forgot how fast it's full input. Yeah. 2 engines in the engines. That's a hail.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain, we're on our way. And oh, D5 Raptor.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by. I've always wondered how they transfer the energy across. They did it in Voyager, in one of the episodes.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledged. Okay. Maybe it's the fact that I've probably used high yield torpedo. Oops. Oh well. Approach the Klingons. What have we got? Looks like another D5.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Your head will decorate my friend!
Very friendly. Alright, there it is.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir. Fire!
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah. Can I actually? You've created it in social zone. So I actually got crippling fire. Okay. Beam training. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Not bad at all.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
I guess we're talking about that's what it seems like to me. These guys are kind of. There's next one.
Target's shields have failed.
Come on. There it is. Something.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Oh, it's a horror. You know she's actually aged very, very well. I think she's 70, 80, something like that. Got acknowledged Enterprise, en route to your position now. Yeah, she's still a looker for her age, I'll tell you what.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolfie, and now you will die with him as well.
Oh, Dino, I love these.
Warning, ship is under attack.
That looks like a neck bar. What's this?
Target's shields have failed.
No, there's a D5. Oh, it's the command. Where is
This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please.
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, Leonard Nimoy. Okay, sensors are, since I'll finish off, sensors indicate there are no enemy vessels remaining in the sector. Our actions today should deter Klingons from further acts approaching this area, though far from logical in such matters. Thank you for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Excalibur out.
Congratulations,
Looks like we're done.
Lieutenant.
Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Okay, awesome. Warp out.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant, but he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
That they are, Tarsi. That they are. Enter the bar. Ooh, what's this? Tiger Optics 1. Alright, that can go up there. It's a cool fancy buff. I think you've got a little bit more than your label showing, ma'am. Okay, Ensign Mears. Let's talk to you first.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus 2, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Same to you, Ensign. Take care. Who have we got?
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
Leave it to the Klingons to set a trap inside the Murasaki effect. I don't think they'll be trying anything like that again soon. Be careful though, Klingons tend to hold grudges. Your friend Captain Core might try to settle the score with you down the road. Good advice, Lieutenant. If he wants a rematch, I'll be ready. These are Klingons, they always want one.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Yeah. Oh, God, Walter something, I think. If any of you guys are fans of, oh God, what's it called? I'm trying to think of the show. Babylon 5. He was Commander Best in that part of the Psy-Corps. Yeah, I have kind of watched a lot of sci-fi shows. Oops. Anyway, always nice to see someone from the Academy days, class of 2268, yes. I seem to recall an incident involving of Igelian flame rose and an unfortunate activation of fire suppression systems during Professor Tavan's lectures. Very cold, almost like Siberian winters. It made a pretty positive impression on Cadet Winstead, however. Oh, hey. Cool.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
Sulu, yes, George Katai. He's quite active on Facebook and Twitter, and also a advocate of the LGBT community. I like to argue is the front face of it, and champion of the LGBT community, if you ask me. But there we go. Top bloke from what I hear. Anyway, I understand you was at the helm during the fight with the Klingons. That was some fine flying. Keep it up and you might get a chance to helm a Constitution class. From what I've seen, you're up for the challenge. Thanks, Lieutenant. I hope I'll get the chance.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
Oh, DeForest Kelly? I believe he died of a, stomach ulcer or something like that. He did do a one-off reprisal episode in The Next Generation. Very early series. Season 1, I believe. Might have been the pilot. Or fairly early into that series, actually. Anyway, I'm going to offer you some free advice. Don't be afraid to listen to what advice of your CMO, especially when it's followed by the words doctor's orders. I know that from real life anyway. In my experience, officers in command branch tend to get hearing problems in such circumstances. I'll keep that in mind, Doctor. You know, it feels like this is the first time I've given you advice. Know anything about it? Can't say I do. Sorry. As a Vulcan colleague of mine might say, fascinating. I'll let you get back to your Lieutenant. Thanks for the help back there at Taurus. And don't mention it, Doctor. And Scotty.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. But before we hit that, Montgomery Scott actually has a very fine background story you might be interested in. In World War II, he was a part of the Canadian Army, and at one point he had a sniper shoot at his position. I believe a squad mate took the bullet for him instead. After the war, he went on to do other work, including acting, ended up in Star Trek, and he died, I believe, in 2001-ish, something like that. Early 2000s, Scott has to be. And the voice you just heard is from, I believe, his son, who does a very good impression of his father. So there we go. Anyway, I don't think so, sir.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you're into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink. And get into Captain Garrett's office. I Garrett is a throwback to, a reference to Voyager with Garrett Wang serving as Ensign Kim. Won't be surprised.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You. Congratulations, my friend. I know this ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
You say that, but yet mouth hasn't moved.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict. But there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
That's one thing I can't do. I've tried and tried. I can't do that. It kind of annoys me. But I understand that Leonard Nimoy did actually...
I've outlined...
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Talk to while visiting Earth Space Dock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Okay, fancy cool phaser, which I'll give to Tarsi, and then battery pack. Ooh. But, yeah, as I understand... I'm tactical. And that one. As I understand it, Leonard Nimoy provided his voice for that before he sadly passed away not long ago. And they've just reappropriated that into here, which is usable. So, what we've just seen, so yay. He also made an appearance in Star Trek 2009, I want to say, and maybe, I think, Into Darkness. I think probably Into Darkness.
Hello. I don't have anything...
Okay. So... I'm just going to quickly run around and do all the maintenance, ship customization, and ship selector. Alright, cool. So this is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Next episode will be the next mission, which is episodes. It will be Shadow of. Yes, no, it'll be that one. This one. Explore Earth Space Dock, which I think...
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the Stay safe out there.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more.
Oh, okay. No, we'll take that back. Next episode will be Shadow of Cestus.
Ever hear of Edron 4? Jim Kirk got into a tussle with a Gorn there and barely lived to tell the tale.
Oh, there's a battle arena.
Both the Gorn and the Federation have teams there now. I'd like you to back our people up in case the Gorn decide to engage in a little cowboy diplomacy.
Oh, that was a good episode. That was very good. I did like that. Yeah, get an engineering officer and new cool things. Awesome.
Stay safe out there.
Thank you. So, yes. Right, awesome. So, yep, thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, then please hit like, please hit subscribe. It really does help me out as well as the channel, especially now YouTube has changed the algorithms for most popular videos and the what do you call it, recommended videos. So instead of having that on views and the rest of it, it's now a case of comments and likes. So all the likes really do matter because it means I can help this channel grow, and it means that the content that I do produce will see more light of day, as it were, for other people. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.